On this episode of the SheerLuxe podcast, we discuss Monique's hack that you need to take to your tailor.
Can you make a bag out of the excess? She was like, yeah, WhatsApp me pictures. WhatsApped her pictures. I found a bag, like showed her all different angles. And then I picked this up yesterday.
Plus, if you've got an Indian wedding coming up, this is where you need to go.
Aashni Co in Westbourne Grove.
Lovely.
It's stunning. I mean, like they've got like such an incredible selection. You walk in, it's like Sabyasachi everything.
The Bollywood films we grew up loving. Bend It Like Beckham 2 has been announced. Yes! I'm so excited. I know it's so cliche, but it's genuinely one of my favourite movies. Plus, we answer your dilemmas. It's a very good one. Enjoy. Welcome to the SheerLuxe podcast with me, Sapna. Today I am joined with Monikh Dale and Billie Bhatia for a very exciting episode. We're going to chat through all the usual new and noteworthy fashion finds, our favourite beauty products, but also it's South Asian Heritage Month, so obviously we're going to have some chat about that too. But before we kick off, I'm going to announce our giveaway winner. This is the winner of the Beauty Effect competition, and the winner is, I feel like we need a drum roll, Sophie Willis 25573. Woo! Sophie, all you need to do is write in the comments or email podcast@SheerLuxe and we'll arrange that for you. So thank you so much for entering. Before we kick everything off, we're going to go through outfits. That's how we start off every pod. So Monique, do you want to run us through what you're wearing today?
Okay, so I love lazy luxury. I'm super I'm lazy luxury fan. Yeah. Love super basic, but like elevated. Yeah. So the coat is the Row.
Of course.
So gorgeous.
I was thinking about this morning. It's signature. But I used to get such a good discount at the Row, and that's why I could build my wardrobe, you know? Yeah. Anyway, the last place that gave me the discount has just cut it. So we'll just see what happens. But this was on discount. It was fantastic. So this is the Row. The vest is St. Agni. Their basics are amazing.
Yeah.
The trousers, Matteau. I've got them in white. I wear them to death. And then flip-flops are the Row. But I mean, you could just wear Havaianas.
Where's this little necklace from?
This is like, I think it's Bagabita.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I wear it all the time. I've had it for a few years. I just feel like the red complements my skin tone.
Yeah, you're really good with that colour.
Yeah. I feel like it.
I associate that colour with you.
Yeah. Thanks, babe.
It's like a rusty red, which we were talking about that before, about like makeup. Have you tried anything?
No, I need to do some like toasted teddy, road toasted teddy. I think
that's what I'm wearing today.
Are you?
Yes.
That's my favourite.
I always go so pinky, but I want to be more rusty.
Honestly, especially in the summer when you're a bit more brown, I feel like it really complements.
I do think I've got blusher blindness today, so appalled.
No, it's gorgeous. It's more pinky.
It's always very pinky.
I love it.
I love it.
But Billie, what are you wearing today?
Contrary to Monique in Head to Toe the Row, I am in Head to Toe ASOS.
Lovely.
ASOS mainline, ASOS arranged barrel jeans. I live in these. They're the best. And then just some June chunky suede sandals, and these are my favourite silver earrings. They're by Alona. Sapna, what are you wearing?
I am wearing a sleeper set, which I found on net in the sale, which I was
lovely.
Wow.
I basically saw it on Jennifer Lawrence, and I was like, that's amazing. And then I was like doing research to find out where it was, and another publication had posted it literally at the same time. I was like, oh my God, I need to buy it straight away. I literally fell for the thing like, this is now in the net sale. And I was like, right, instantly buying. But it's so comfy. It is giving pajamas, but I mean, I love that.
No,
The
it's
colour
so
looks
nice.
very beautiful on your skin.
Thank you so much. And then just my Zara like mule flats, which I have been wearing literally every day. It's just like the perfect shoe for at the moment, where I don't really want my toes out because it's a little bit wet still, but it feels summery. And then just my sort of earring. Let's go to new and noteworthy. This is where we chat about basically things that we've seen, things we're loving at the moment. Billie, what's your new and noteworthy?
Okay, I've got two. I had a really, really, really delicious lunch at Mount Street restaurant.
I saw that. I'm very jealous.
I took my mum and dad. My dad was uber brat and ordered the lobster pie, which is like their signature dish.
I love
but
him.
I mean, sadly, I do have a shellfish allergy. Otherwise, I would have like dug right in because it looked delicious. And it comes with like this massive like lobster claw in the top. And anyway, it's very zhuzhy and beautiful. But the restaurant is owned by the same people that own House and Worth Gallery. So you're surrounded by like original artworks. There's like original Warhol, Picasso, like I think the art is worth more than the entire building.
Oh, wow. Where is it, Billie?
It's on Mount Street.
Okay.
And beneath it is a really nice pub, the Audley. So like go for a couple of pints there, like have some lovely food, have a couple more pints after.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to spend the day.
It's on my list.
Is it new?
It's no, I feel like it's been there for like a year, maybe a little bit longer. But it's I hadn't been at the weekend, and it's just really relaxed at the weekend. It's quite busy in a businessy way in the week, but like for a leisurely lunch. For a special occasions, it's not like, it's quite expensive, but for a special occasion, it's very, very nice.
When I saw on your story, it was giving me like autumn's calling, like it's feeling
Yeah.
like it's. I know we're not there yet.
No, I can't
Interiors
wait.
are stunning. I mean, like a pie on a Saturday lunch is quite punchy.
I know, but then it was like a rainy weekend. And did you guys feel that as well? Because like I'm loving summer and I want the like bright evenings and whatever. But this weekend when it was a bit rainy, or the weekend before, whatever, I was like, oh, I'm actually kind of excited.
I really want a duvet day.
Yeah,
and I feel like
same.
you just can't in the summer because you feel too guilty.
I agree. I'm a home girl. I love being at home. I love being cozy.
Yeah.
I never go to anything. I never go to any event.
Mom, do you want to get dinner? Mom, do you want to get lunch? Mom, do you want to do this? She's like, no, babe, I'm at home. I'm like, okay.
Anyone doesn't know, you can only reach her on 2 days of the week.
Yeah, only 2 days of literally only 2 days of the week I'll leave the house, and it has to be for like breakfast or brunch.
Yeah.
Maybe a lunch.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm not leaving the house.
I know. I love the boundaries. Like genuinely, I aspire to be like that.
It just makes me happier. I know my boundaries now. I know what I can
Works for you. Also,
deal with.
I think there's so few people that can get away with it, but because everyone adores you so much, they're
Exactly.
like, fair, so fine, Mon, I'll come to you.
Yeah,
I was like, Mon, I'll drive, I'll come to you. We'll take the
can you
kids
come
here.
south? You want to go east? Well, how about central? I love being inside, and I feel like I really enjoy autumn dressing more.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm really autumn today because it's raining outside. You can just like layer so much more.
Yeah.
More interesting.
Yeah, I agree. What's your new noteworthy?
Oh, right. So like food like you, I went to Jackson Boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing. It was for the Dear Francis event. But everything just looks so chic. You know, like you want to go somewhere. I know it's not just for the show to like Instagram, but you want to be able to take a nice picture anyway. So, but you want the food to be delicious, and I feel like this ticked both boxes.
It's so good
What
there.
did you got? What have you guys eaten there?
There
What's
was
the
just
vibe?
everything. They did like a platter of everything. So like the eggs were amazing. Like everything that's basic.
Yeah, but elevated.
Elevated. It just tasted so good. And apparently the lunch is even better.
It's like fried eggs with sage, and I think a tiny bit of turmeric on the eggs, and then they do them with what looks like, I mean, in honor of South Asian Heritage Month, it looks like a pranta, like it's like
Really?
yeah, it's like that sort of pastry bread situation, and they do these amazing crispy potato rostis, like really chunky wedged potato rostis. What else? I mean,
You're making me so hungry.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, I need to go there.
It's so good. But like, to your point about taking a nice picture of breakfast, I saw this, I think it was Wall Street Journal. They did a thing how like we've lost the casualness of Instagram. Like we've lost the sort of spontaneous like post of a, you know, when like it was the heart in your latte, which was like bang, post. And now everything's so curated. It has to be this like serviceable thing where it's a beautiful reel of like, you know, motivational words. or
super aesthetic.
yeah, like everyone's so conscious of it being this thing. Like we've lost actual main thrust of what social media was, which was sharing the like spontaneity of your life. So take more pictures of eggs, guys.
For me, that's what TikTok is, though.
True.
I feel like I think it's less because it's like a general thing, and more because we've got all these different platforms that each thing is for something a bit different. Like TikTok is for that like ad hoc, like random, like don't even think about it, just stick the phone up and it's FaceTime. And then Instagram is a bit more like your aesthetic feed.
Curation.
I like having the two different ones now.
Luckily, Jackson Boxer does both really well.
That was so good. And then after that, I went to Realisation Par.
Yes,
I
I
went
went there
there
last
store.
week. It's so beautiful.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
I saw that when you went, Sapna, they've got like a photo booth now.
Yes, It's the booth by Bryant, which is like that viral one on TikTok, which all the like influencers were getting their photos in. It's like that really aesthetic, like black and white.
Oh, like filmy vibe.
Yeah,
So
filmy
chic.
filter.
I want to go. Where is it?
Is it opposite Totem? You went there the other day.
Oh, it's on Mount Street.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
We'll go there, then we'll go
a lot
for
of
lunch.
stuff happening there. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Then we'll take some cute pictures in the photos. Yes.
My new noteworthy this week is that I went to Mallorca this weekend and it was just glorious. To be fair, the first day, I was saying this yesterday, everything went wrong for me. Like
why?
Travel, logistics, like every little thing that could have gone wrong went wrong. And I was like, Mercury is definitely in retrograde. And then I checked and it was.
It is, yeah.
No one believes me
it?
about this. Like, do you guys believe in this kind of stuff?
My agent Lucy, who's also Aussie, whenever I'm like, oh, Lucy, this happened, she'll tell me all about the moon, all the stars, everything.
Honestly.
And I believe it when other people tell me.
Yeah.
Like I'm into it. I just don't know enough.
I don't know that much about it, but that specifically, like, it's happened to me a few times when I'm like, this day, like, what is going on with this day? Like, everything's going wrong. And I was like, is it? And then I Google it and it is.
It's nice to know.
It's not me. Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I don't know if I fully like believe all of it.
Yeah.
But it's so pleasant, isn't it? To be like, not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's Mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah, because it's all about energy, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And it's like the way that Mercury turns and like the certain energy that comes to Earth, and that's why things go wrong. Because it was everything like technological. It was like the plane was delayed, and then this was wrong, and the passport machine wasn't working, and then the baggage thing, like every little thing went wrong.
Wow.
And then like the tunnel closed, so we couldn't get to the part of the island we were meant to go to. Like,
stressful.
like one thing after the other. But then the next day we woke up and it was like sun shining, beautiful day. We went to, so I was staying at Hotel Corazon, which it's like a bucket list. I've been wanting to go there for literally forever.
To go there. No, it's on my
really
list. I don't think you can take kids, can you?
No, you can.
Sure.
There were kids there.
Can you?
There definitely were kids there,
Okay.
yeah. It was so beautiful. It's, like I said, a bucket list place I've always wanted to go. So when like a room was there, because they book up so quick, it's very small.
Right.
So I was checking a lot, and then finally one came up. I was like, book. So we were there for 2 nights, and yeah, it's beautiful. The food's amazing. Just the atmosphere, the view, everything.
I really want to go.
It's so even if you go for a lunch or a dinner, it's so worth it. And so that's in Daya, and we like went to Daya town. We also went to Soyer, which is really close by as well, for dinner. And then we went to Belmond La Residencia, I think it's called.
They're totally booked up all the way. Yeah, I'm trying to get it for next year.
Oh, it's so lovely. I mean, we only went for lunch, and they really kindly hosted us, and it was the most amazing lunch. They had this like charcoal oven thing, so all the meat they cook in it, and it just has this like really nice like smoky flavor, which I love.
Delicious.
It's like very chill. Like where we ate was just by the pool, and yeah, it was just perfect. And then you can just walk around, like it's huge.
Oh, wow.
And the thing I really want to do is they have this like olive tree orchard, and you can buy a tree, and like they put your name on it, and then like they top you up with a bottle of olive oil. Like every time you need it, they just send it to you. How amazing is that? I did not look into how much that was, so I haven't done that quite yet.
100,000 million.
Yeah, probably. No, but there's so many, so I feel like maybe it's not that bad.
Really?
We'll see. Maybe it's a nice birthday present for someone.
Yeah, no, that's
Question.
really cool.
Did you just cab around?
Yes.
With me, or you didn't drive?
We didn't drive every time. Like I've only gone twice, and both times Charlotte, who goes literally 7 times a year, it was like, you need to get a car, and I'm like, no, we want to drink, so like I don't want to get a car. But this last time we went, we were like, we really should have got a car. It's easier, and taxis are expensive.
Oh, are they?
And it's really hard, especially if you're in Dale. So yeah, if you're in the town, it's really hard to get one to get back to wherever you're going. Obviously at a hotel, they can organise it to take you somewhere, but to come back, it's not really the same thing. So I would recommend getting a car.
Okay, good to know.
But yeah, it was so beautiful. And then the last night we stayed in Palma at this hotel called Portella, which I actually saw Nori Anna stayed at a few weeks ago. So I was like, oh, if she's there,
She's
I'll
got
go
good
there.
taste.
Yeah, she's got great taste. And that was so lovely. It's sort of like, it's in a random street. It's very like Soho House, where you are like, where is it? Like, how can we find it? And then once you find it, it opens up into this like amazing courtyard. The rooms are like really simple but really pretty. Like I think it's the kind of place that if you're staying there for a long time, it's a really good place to stay, because it's got like a little kitchen, and it's like the layouts are really nice because they're broken up.
We have to have a kitchen when we go away now, especially having 2. Like just being able to like make their dinner. My little girl will make her dinner now, and then we'll go out for dinner together, and she'll have dessert.
That's
So it's nice because like you get to like do things as a family, not rush it so much.
Yeah.
But it's nice to be able to make that for her before and not be stressed.
Yeah.
So I feel like a kitchen we have to have.
No,
But I'm definitely going to look at that place.
Yeah, definitely. It's really, and there's like a nice rooftop thing. It's very chill. It doesn't feel like a hotel. It almost feels like a service department, but it is a hotel.
Yeah.
So yeah, really nice vibe. But let's move on to our fashion finds. What are you guys loving at the moment? Anything in your basket?
I actually went and did a high street haul the other day, which is, I feel like I've not done that for ages. And Zara had some really nice new bits in. I got this brown linen, like quite oversized top, because me and Zara normally are not friends. In shopping, I find their sizings like kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it was like a very oversized, very loose brown linen top, and it's got elasticated here, so you can put it down, wear it off the shoulder. That was really lovely. And they've got a great pair of Miu Miu dupe suede brown trainers.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's what I thought Saskia had
Yeah,
on.
there are some good dupes of that on the high street.
Yeah,
so,
really
so
good.
Saskia's are from Stradivarius. I've also seen some on Bershka. I feel like all of those like brands have some good dupes if you don't want to invest.
H&M also had some really lovely bits in. They had this really nice like dusky pink like chiffon set, like a skirt and a top that was really, really sweet. And they had this really great, actually I picked it up and I'm going to make it into a top rather than a dress, but it's like a white mini dress with like broderie detailing and like really big frills. Like it's quite dramatic, but I'm going to cut the sides and wear it more like a tunic-y thing over jeans.
That's very you.
Yes.
Beam on. I saw your face light up then.
I love like when people like buy stuff and they like just tailor it here and there to make it work for them. I think it's so clever. I feel like that's more like styling and exciting than just like wearing the pieces
just as is.
I feel like it's super cool.
I just would never wear like a shift dress mini. I do this with loads of my clothes. I just cut the sides, rehem it, and then it's like it is more like a tunic-y piece that you can wear over stuff.
And also I feel like it's nice to wear those like tunic-y longer lengths with trousers. Like me and my little girl especially, she runs around and copies me all the time. That's so cute. It's so cute. She's like,
really sweet.
I'm gonna see what you wear first and then I'll wear after. So yeah, at the moment we're really into dresses and trousers, so I feel like it's a vibe. That's really having that longer length.
Yeah.
That is adorable.
That is really cute. What's on your wish list at the moment?
So in my wish list, I love LESET at the moment. Have you guys got anything?
No.
But I always look. Yeah, they've got such nice pieces.
It's so simple. It's all like really like basic, but in like gorgeous like cottons and like other fabrics, but just really simple shapes and like layered. And I feel like they're the pieces that I wear the most. And at the moment, it's the Kyoto pant. It's like slightly barreled, like pockets, slightly like cargo vibe. But I've got them in navy and pink, and they've just brought them out in brown. And I feel like the brown is so chic for autumn.
I've seen them on your Insta.
I keep posting them. I need to get them because I just bought this bright orange jumper, and I feel like the orange with the brown will be really cool together. Yeah. So that's on my list. And then I did have a new suede bag on my list, but I got my tailor to make me one.
Stop it. That's so smart.
Well, I had this suede skirt. This is what she made for me. I mean, I probably shouldn't put too much stuff in it, but it's
so cute.
How chic is it?
Yeah.
So I had this really long, like, column skirt, and I'm only 5'1", so it was like that much too long for me. So I took it into her last week and I was like, can you make a bag out of the excess? She was like, yeah, WhatsApp me pictures. WhatsApped her pictures. I found a bag, like showed her all different angles. And then I picked this up yesterday.
That is so clever.
That's amazing.
It's worth getting the skirt just so I got the bag.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to need the name of your tailor.
I know, she's amazing. So she's Diana. She hates social media. She's always like, don't get me in the pictures. But Diana at Scobie's on Wandsworth Common. And I've gone to her for years. Like even now, just before here, I like threw a pair of trousers at her. I was like, please help me out. Please help me out. She just knows like my measurements. She knows my style. She knows what I like. So I feel like it's like more like a partnership we have now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that feels like the rose.
It's so good.
You know?
The colour is amazing.
I want one.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I actually just bring out a little line of bags.
I know. Can you just sort out?
I like this in like maybe like a chocolate.
Okay. Yeah, and like a light suede. Like, like not this, but like a tan kind of suede.
Okay,
as well.
cool.
Maybe green too.
Okay.
There you go. That's your collection.
Coming, so we'll see.
It's there.
I hope so. We'll see. But, you know.
Guys, watch this
kind
space.
Kind of cool. So, yeah, that was on my list and I picked up and I'm in love.
I'm very surprised you've not spoken about your Matteau skirt.
Oh, stop. My friend called me grubby because I wear it all the time. I love things when you buy them and you wear them over and over again. I feel like that is the point.
That is the point, yeah.
Isn't it?
It
like,
is.
I don't want loads of things in my wardrobe that I just like, oh, I've worn that once and it's such a waste. Like, I feel like it's cool when you see people and you're like, she's worn that so many different ways and that's styling again. Like, I feel like that's the point of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the skirt I have worn 4 or 5
We're going to have
times.
to pop up all of the different versions because it's just amazing how there's so many ways you can style something like that.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's not like, it is like a basic, but it's also not. Like it's a bit more interesting. So it's cool that you can take that and make it such a staple in your wardrobe.
I feel like
that's such a skill.
Thank you. Look, I feel like Matteau do fabrics and like simple pieces really well. Like these are Matteau as well. And they might just look like a basic pair of trousers, cotton trousers. But it's like the way it gathers and how the fabric falls and how it makes you feel in them.
You're such a nerd with that stuff too.
You are,
like,
yeah.
You love it. Yeah.
I did fashion design at uni. So I'm really into tailoring. I'm really into like finding your cut off and clothes are meant to make you feel good.
Yeah.
If I don't feel nice in something, I'm going to have a rubbish day. I'll probably end up selling that outfit because I hold on to memories with my clothes. So like when I've had really bad things happen in certain outfits, I have got rid of them straight away.
Really? It's like bad juju.
Yeah, 100%. I can't look at them again. It will upset me. Yeah. So yeah, if I feel good in it, like good things will happen. It's all the vibes, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I've got a Matteau dress that I'm dying to wear.
Which one?
It's the square neck, quite like loosey vibe with the balloon sleeves.
Oh yeah,
they've did it in a lot of colours. It's in bright fuchsia pink.
That is look insane on you.
I bought it last year in a sale on the outnet,
right?
And it was like a crazy price, and I was like, I've got nowhere to wear this, but I feel like I need it.
Yeah,
just bank for when I do, and I'm going to Ibiza over bank holiday weekend, so I'm like,
lovely.
Now is the time. But it's very like it's quite sheer, thin fabric, so I think I would struggle to wear it in London. But like,
could you wear it to a wedding?
I don't think the fabric is like weighty enough. Like I don't think it's enough of a like dress. It's more of a cover up piece than that. But I'm like itching to wear it.
I feel like the fuchsia pink is very you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen you wear something.
I have worn one fuchsia pink dress and I felt like a Stabilo highlighter the whole night. So I think it's not going to be like that.
No, but you want to be on holidays where I feel like I can do more colour.
Well, I'm the same. Holiday dressing is like you just adopt a different personality, don't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You kind of said your colours, but as brown girls, like what are your go-to colours that just make you pop?
I've been wearing a lot
butter yellow.
of butter yellow.
Same. No, we're so coordinated.
I know. But I do think it's so complimentary on our skin.
Really
I think it works so well with like any kind of brown skin.
Yeah.
But I think that's one of the best things about being Indian is that you can wear so much colour.
Yes.
True. Like, I never thought about it before. Like I remember like suggesting to a friend like, oh, that would look really good on you. She's like, no, I can't. And I was like, really? I never have thought that I can't wear something. Which is such a lovely thing.
Yeah. I think all colours look really good on South Asian skin.
Nice.
The only one that I found that I'm like, ew, is purple.
Yeah, I can't do purple.
Those sort of like really bold
really
colours, like they just don't do much for me. Like a really royal blue doesn't really do much for me either. I tend to, I guess, like towards the warmer,
like earthy.
Yeah.
I think if they have an earthy tone, like a tinge to them, then they work.
Mine, so I was wearing a set when I was in Mallorca from Hope and May. Have you ever heard of that brand?
No.
It's kind of new to me as well, but I honestly loved it. I was wearing the trousers actually yesterday with the blazer, so it works quite well in the city as well. But it's like a little bralette, which is sort of like kind of poofy, and then it's like little straps, which like when you have no boots, it's actually like a really like it makes you look like you do.
Lovely,
it's like quite a nice hack. And then these like high waisted, just flowy black trousers, and it's just like a nice coat. I wore it with a big shirt, and then like I said yesterday, I just wore it with a blazer. So yeah, loving that set.
Did you post this? I didn't see it.
I don't know if I have yet. Maybe I have. And then I went with my boyfriend to Zara Men's the other day, and I found the most amazing like printed, like almost like half sleeve shirt, but it was like a big oversized one and it has a really nice like red print, kind of like Bodhi vibes.
Yeah, nice.
Very cool.
Like it was like red and white, and I wore that just with a bikini on holiday.
Oh, I love that.
Chic. I love just a big shirt and swimwear.
Yeah.
Quick reminder, if you're enjoying this episode, please do subscribe. It really helps us out. We are going to now move on to Must and Miss, which we're kind of taking over this section of the podcast. Usually we chat about things not to miss on SheerLuxe, but this week we're going to chat about South Asian Heritage Month, or South Asian heritage in general. Before we get into it, I want to kind of ask you guys how you both started in the industry. I feel like we've not really deep dive into that in like, obviously Billie, you've been on so many podcasts, but like kind of nice to talk about that first. How did you both start?
I didn't do journalism. Like I didn't really have a straightforward route into the industry. I did Latin and law at uni and then decided not to be.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did classics as my degree and then I converted to law. I think so much of that was because I came from a relatively traditional background where Indian parents, they're like, what do you want to be? A doctor, a lawyer, or a dentist?
Yeah. Or an
And I'm like, okay, I choose lawyer. I do feel so lucky that my parents, they never really like pushed an agenda.
Yeah.
But there was like, I suppose, a cultural pressure to sort of take up one of those advocacies. But I finished law school and I was like, no, not for me.
Yeah.
But I loved writing. And after like a year of applying, I managed to get an internship at Sunday Times Style. And then I think once you're in and you're like willing to do lots of other things, you kind of get moved from pillar to post at different magazines. So I was very fortunate to then go from there. I did a little stint at Vogue, and then my first like proper job was at Elle. And actually we had our Elle 40-year reunion last week, and it was just so gorgeous to like see so many people. But it just really reminded me how lucky I was to work within a group of people who were so brilliant, like so brilliant at what they did, but also they gave an opportunity to someone who they hadn't really given an opportunity to before. I was a fashion writer at Elle for 3.5, almost 4 years. And then I went from there to stylist, and I was fashion and beauty, across fashion and beauty there, and columnist. So yeah, a slightly like long-winded route into media and into publishing, but writing was always what I really wanted to do. Yeah. At the time, I didn't really think that I looked that different. Like, I don't think I reckoned with the fact that my skin was darker and my body was bigger and had like substantially more facial hair than everybody else. But I don't know, it wasn't until maybe I sort of understood my point of difference a couple of years into that. Yeah. Because you are like, you're just young and immature and you don't really know yourself. You're trying to figure all these things out at the same time, that I was like, oh, actually this industry is so white. Like I don't fit in here. I don't know if I belong here. I don't see myself. There has been progress since, but yeah, it definitely looked different.
Well, obviously I joined much later than you guys, like in the last few years, and I feel like I've had such a privilege of like, you know, when I go to events I see so much more diversity, whereas I wondered how different it might have been kind of back. I mean, did you find that?
Yeah, for me it was very obvious that I didn't fit in. I was very much like the only brown person in most rooms.
How did you start your career as a influencer?
Well, I did fashion design at uni. I've always known I wanted to do fashion. I've always been like quite creative. I feel like it's such a nice way to express who you are, and I thought I was good at it, you know, like you are. Thank you. I just enjoy it, and I always feel like it's such a privilege to be able to do something you really enjoy. So I did fashion design, thought I was going to be a designer, and did graduate fashion week, and then I maxed out all my credit cards. And I was like 20, and I was like, I've got no money. What? So then I started working in a store and in Topshop. Remember the good old days? Yeah. And then I bumped into one day this personal shopper, and she was so cool and so chic. And I was like, I really like what you're wearing. What do you do? And she's like, I work in personal shopping. Do you want to come and see? She showed me, it was amazing. And I was like, I want to work here. I started working with them, kind of became a personal shopper, did that for a few years. And then my clients ended up being quite international. And at the same time, Instagram came. So that's how I've got Monikh as my name. I just like, oh, okay, what is this? Started putting up selfies of myself. I was like, let's just go with it. Yeah. So then I was like posting what I was wearing for my clients, so they didn't have to travel in to like buy the clothes. And then it just started like rolling with it, and it just got bigger and bigger. And then it got to a stage where brands started offering me money, and I was like, okay. And then I just did it full time. It's only recently, since like I've like got to know you girls, and I've seen like, you know, like India and all of that. Like it's so nice seeing how it's changed now and how well we're represented. It's so different.
Well, we were even speaking about this when we met, but like for me it was more like where I really noticed or was conscious of being South Asian was at school more so, because I grew up in a school which was mainly white people, and I felt like it was like comments that we were talking about, like, oh, you're really pretty for a brown girl. And like these I don't know if like, are there any moments in your careers even that you've had like that kind of conscious like, whoa, like this is still a thing?
I think I've had a similar experience to Mon, where like I've sat at a table with like 20 other people, and I've just been very aware I'm the only one with brown skin. Yeah. I'm so pleased that I get to show up for that, but it would be so nice to have that conversation with somebody else there, or 100%. Like it not, because you then get this imposter syndrome around it where you're like, am I in this space or in this environment or like of value because I'm good at my job or because I'm a tick box exercise? 100%. Like I just, and it's a really shit feeling to not know like where you stand. And I think, you know, with maturity and knowing myself a bit more, I'm like, okay, I'm pretty good at my job. I'm almost certain.
You're brilliant.
You are, because it's this. But I think there will always be a slight like question mark over it, and I think that a lot of that comes from like, for me, not quite knowing where I belong. Like I grew up in Leicester, which is actually like such a diverse city. And at my school, there was a really strong contingency of South Asian children, but I never really like belonged to that group either. Like I wasn't outwardly Indian enough, and I was kind of criticised for that because I didn't behave in exactly the same ways that they did. And so I don't know, I never was like fully in that tribe. And then not fully really in any other tribe. So I kind of was in this kind of middle, But I just wanted to be friends with everybody. And I was like, I don't want to have to change.
But I feel that now as well. I don't know, with obviously having, you know, public profiles and being out there, do you guys get a lot of comments of people kind of putting you in a box of like, but you're not talking about these things to do with being Indian, and you don't talk about this enough, and you don't do this enough? And it's sort of like, surely everyone approaches their culture in such different ways, but I think we do still get a lot of, I don't know, shit for not doing it in the way that like is traditional, or I don't know, do you guys get that a lot?
I feel like my parents made such a conscious effort, bless them, to really support us with living here. My dad came here when he was 3. My mum was born here. She was born in Yorkshire. She still has the accent. But they made such a conscious effort to like raise us to be Indian, but also to be British and like celebrate, you know, British holidays, and, you know, be able to like really immerse ourselves in the culture, which I feel like is really important. And especially now having mixed race children, I feel like it's part of my life. I don't feel like I'm out of my depth. Whereas when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, I'm brown, but my friends see me as white, and where do I fit in? And now I see it as being pretty powerful. You know, I can sit in both sides. I can do both. And I might not be very, very Indian, but that's okay. There's people who are in that box and can do that.
Well, there's no, I've literally got an Indian passport. I was born in India, and I still get comments from people being like, you're so whitewashed, or still this or that.
Do you?
People, yeah, you know, people just, you can't take what people say, because you know yourself and how you know, interpret your culture and how you represent. So.
I think that's the key to it though, is knowing yourself. And when you're, at least I felt like this in my early 20s, I wasn't sure I did really know myself. And so I felt this pressure that I wasn't being like, I was even, you know, criticised by like family members, like not being like Indian enough, or like celebrating my culture enough. And it wasn't that I wasn't proud of it. I'm the proudest of it. But I just didn't know how to like present that in your everyday, because I don't know if you have to show up like that every day, or like most days are just trying to get through the day without thinking like, am I being a good enough Indian daughter? Am I being a good enough friend? Am I being good enough whatever? But I do think it's once you've sort of like reckoned with yourself a bit more, you're comfortable and accepting that like, this is my heritage, this is my culture, I'm so proud of it, and I will show up in that in whatever way I choose fit to do that. There isn't an expectation.
100%.
You should be a certain way.
And there's a lot of obviously like South Asian influencers who their content is, you know, about being South Asian, and that's great and that works for them, but not everyone is like that. Like I think a lot of people do it a bit more privately, or in their like, you know, just their normal life. It's just part of who they are. So I think from the outside it's a bit more like, just let people do them.
I think let people do whatever they want to do and be who they want to be in like all aspects.
With everything.
You know, like I'm so happy with how I run my life and my family, and my friends do it in a different way, and I'm so happy for them. Like I feel like being happy is finding what makes you content and doing it your way, and just being accepting of other people doing it their own way as well. I'm going back to being in the industry and feeling really like out of the depths, and you know, so looking so different. I did so many things to make me appear to like fit in more and be more Western. I remember at the beginning of like Instagram days and styling and stuff like that, and I had so many like comments. I remember an ex-boyfriend saying to me, don't wear red lipstick because you look really Indian. And it really affected me, and like little things that people would say to me at school about being Indian, and that like really gets into you as like a person.
And at that stage as well, you're almost a bit like, oh God, without like, now I'd be like, and so fucking what?
Now I'm like, does it make me look like
Indian?
Amazing.
So great.
So like, I look at it so differently now, but back in the day when you're younger and you don't really know who you are yet, you know, it can be really hard and like, you know, heartbreaking for you. I put lip filler when I was like just like starting off in the industry, because I thought that would make me look more Western, and maybe that would make me look more like one of those girls instead of being the Indian girl. You know, and like thank God, like I got rid of them all, and I'm like really proud of who I am now. But it is a hard industry to get into until you like can figure out a way to be okay with yourself. And I want to be like, I did loads of soul searching and all of that, and I did, you know, I grew up, I feel like it comes with time, but also I met my husband, and someone who was just really accepting and like encouraging of who I am. And he's not Indian, But he was just like, I love your skin.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, really? You like my skin colour? And he just like, it's so encouraging of like who I am.
And like embracing of everything.
Embracing it. Yeah. Instead of being like, oh, I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable by talking about you being Indian or anything like that. He was like, oh no, that's amazing. So tell me more.
Yeah.
And I feel like that really helped me be who I am, you know? Like,
well, then you're like excited to share your culture, aren't you? Then you're, like, because you feel like you're in an environment that is supportive.
I've been Indian wedding shopping loads recently because my cousin's getting married. So I was telling Sapna, I've done a few trips to Southall. Have you been to Southall?
Yeah.
So good.
I used to live in Hounslow West when I first was
Billie,
interning.
I should have taken you.
No, don't. I'm the worst person to take.
Do you barter?
I get so overwhelmed. I'm like, just take whatever you want.
I'll do anything. It's such hard work. Thank God my mum came with me.
But it is amazing for outfits down there.
Yeah, it is.
It's fantastic. Like so much, like you can get real bargains as well. And like lots of them are like one-off pieces. But my sisters went last week, completely didn't take me. So my mum was like, took pity on me and she was like, I'll take you, right? Thank God. Because the first store we went in, I saw 2 outfits. I was like, yeah, I'll buy them. She was like, you are not buying that. That is too expensive. And then my mum was like bartering them down. Anyway, it was so intense. It's so like, I feel like they take it quite personally if you don't want their outfits.
Really?
Because they really love their designs and
Yeah.
they know their stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're like, this is the latest Indian outfit. What I have learned though, because with Western dressing, I'm like, I know my style. I know what I like. So I have worked out that there may be trends for Indian dressing, but I think it's anything also works.
Yeah.
It's what works for you. So I realised that I am not into like heavy embroidery. It's too much fabric for me. I can't do it. I like a silk chiffon, you know, like
The Indian version of the row is what Monikh is saying.
this is what I've done. And also I've worked out with a sari, I don't like a petticoat. What I have got, what my tailors are doing at the moment is they're putting the lining into the sari.
That's a good hack.
Yeah, so only at the beginning is lining. And then the rest is all like the silk chiffon. So it folds so nicely. So you haven't got like the excess material.
Oh, yeah, poofy bit. Yeah.
Yes, I hate the poofy bit because sometimes Indian outfits are quite a lot, aren't they?
There's a lot of fabric. There is a lot of fabric.
There's a lot of fabric. And I feel like I like stuff that feels a bit more like slinky and fluid and fluid. Yeah, I need to feel comfortable. So I'm picking it up next week.
Love that.
I love an Indian wedding.
Yeah, me too. So
Have you had any
beat
recent?
it. My cousin got married in April. And actually, I really struggle with Indian outfits. My sister got married a couple of years ago. And she was like, you can wear whatever you want, but like, please, can you wear an Indian outfit? I was like, yes, I can do that for you. And I went to Aashni Co in Westbourne Grove.
Lovely.
It's stunning. I mean, like they've got like such an incredible selection. You walk in, it's like Sabyasachi everything. And I was like,
who was launched in Harrods recently.
I saw,
which is
really?
amazing. I really want to. I couldn't go last week when they were doing it, but I really want to go.
they've basically got a huge catalogue of amazing brands in there. And then they kind of tailor make everything to you. So I like an anarkali style dress, like very floaty, long, bit kind of like what you were saying. And then with like a skinny little churidar trouser underneath.
Yeah.
But I actually find that what I can do and what I did for my cousin's wedding was there's loads of Western style dresses that are also like off that ilk.
Yeah.
And I actually had this one from H&M that was part of the White Lotus collaboration.
What did it look like?
It's like this sort of rusty brown chiffon, but it was like really tiered. And it's like has that sort of A-line shape to it.
Oh, I think I saw this actually that you posted. Yeah.
So I just wore it with like, I had some kind of like goldy churidar trousers that I put underneath. And then I found this, I got this like brown and gold chunni and then just went big on the jewellery. And my cousins were like, oh my God, where'd you get this? And I was like, it's H&M.
So good.
That is actually quite good when if you don't want to spend too much.
Yeah.
Just invest in the accessories
Yeah.
and you can zhuzh stuff out.
Wembley's also really good. That's where I went a few years ago for my cousin's wedding. They've got like kind of similar to Southall. There's like one street with like so many shops
like
and
Green
good
Street?
food. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, Leicester is very good.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my God. Leicester, unreal Indian foods. Also, shout out to anyone that lives Southwest because I think the best Indian food I've had is at Black Salt in East Sheen. It's honestly stunning, 10 out of 10. But in Leicester, there's like, well, it's called the Golden Mile and it's back down Belgrave and it's a huge road and it's there's like jewelers, fashion, food, but it's like a couple of miles long.
So good. Well,
So good.
a couple of my cousins and aunties have bought loads of stuff off Vinted.
Really?
That's a good hack.
So good. Loads of people selling all their Indian outfits on Vinted. My sister's been scrolling through it. She's selling some of her bits. I feel like it's a really good like hack if you don't want to be as intense and go down to like South.
Because it can't like you also need the time to go down there.
Yeah,
like,
it's
not
hard
that
work.
convenient.
Yeah.
You know, also ASOS has Indian
Yes,
clothing.
I saw that, but I've never like looked into it very much. I feel like we need to do a bit of a deep dive on what that is.
It is a specific brand, and it tends to. There's a lot of like lehenga matching set vibes. But I mean, it's not a bad. It's very small, but it's not a bad offering if you're like, oh my god, I need something in 2 days and I've got nothing.
Next day's delivery.
Add to basket.
But touching on kind of representation, I mean, you guys obviously in the industry for some of us have been like the people we've looked to, which is just so nice. But when you guys were coming up, and also now, who are you loving in the industry? Who are you looking up to? Or who are you like representation wise? Who's doing it really well?
This is so cliched, but when I was really young, I was just so obsessed with Supriya Lele.
I literally was going to say the same. And Kareena Kapoor.
Obsessed.
So gorgeous.
Yeah.
What were like your favourite Bollywood movies growing up?
Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham.
Same.
Yes, that's the only one I can remember as
Same.
well.
Yeah.
I know
It's just the
every
best.
word
Yeah.
to every song in that film, but I have no
too.
idea what they mean.
Neither.
No idea.
And the dancers. But did you guys see this weekend that Bend It Like Beckham 2 has been
Yes.
announced?
Yes.
I'm
How
so excited.
good.
I know it's so cliche, but it's genuinely one of my favourite movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, me and my sister eat, breathe, live.
Yeah.
Bent It Like Beckham.
Honestly,
Yes.
all the like sayings I say all the time.
Yeah.
What was it earlier? It was like, lesbian? I thought she was a Pisces.
That's the best
playing
one. And then when they're dancing in the club,
Yeah.
dances like that. It's
Keira Knightley,
fantastic.
yeah.
Oh my god, I love
so
it.
I do
good.
think like for like South Asian women who grew up in the UK, that was probably the most formative thing that we watched, because it was the first time ever like I saw an Indian woman be the main character. You're always the side chick, you're always the like background friend.
The best friend, yeah.
You're always just like you're never the main character. And it was like she was the main character. She was like the object of all affection. She was the star in the making. It meant so much to so many people.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's also quite telling that at the end of that, the person that had the bigger career was Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
But for what it was epic.
It was so relatable.
Oh my God,
wasn't
yeah.
it? They like so like Indian
Hounslow.
Western,
Yeah.
in Hounslow. But
it
the
wasn't-
shops when they were like trying on the shoes in the shop, like, and she saw Pinky.
Yeah.
Girl, like,
Also, does everyone have a cousin
Everyone's
called
got
Pinky?
a pinky.
so good.
Everyone's got a baby. Have you got a baby?
I don't have a baby, but
I'm gonna do
Sunny.
Do you know? Oh yeah, Sunny. But what else? Like, what else are you guys like loving from this year? Like, what has happened in the industry that you think is like a good, like, just a great moment of like, yes, South Asians are thriving.
Well, really recently, obviously, there was the Punjabi music that Pharrell did at the Vuitton show, which
Yes, with
like,
Beyonce was
having a
vibing.
bop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was this unbelievable campaign that Nike did with like South Indian women, and it was I think it was shot in Rajasthan, like on a beautiful palace, but like the color palette was stunning, and I just think it was really cool. It didn't feel performative for Nike to do that, because I feel like they're so intrinsically human orientated that they don't really like play into any of those tropes and stereotypes, but it was just so stunning. And I'm really grateful for like social media in that way, like people like Diet Paratha who
they are killing it.
they're so smart in the way that they showcase South Asian talent. And I think it's so important that those like kind of beacons in the industry continue to highlight it, because you know you're busy consuming however much you consume, but it's like it's just really great that someone else is doing the work for you, but like bringing that to the forefront in a way that is accessible.
And also it's like more into the mainstream, like you were saying, like Supriya Lele doing the Mango collab. That was so cool to see. And obviously Priya Ahluwalia winning a fashion award at the British Fashion Awards, like that's
And she did
amazing.
a thing with Mulberry, and it's like, you know, there's lots of ways that there's cross collaboration, and it's like brilliant to see people thriving.
I thought it was really interesting when Ambika
Mod.
Yes, when she was in One Day. I feel like
Yes.
that made it really mainstream. That
100%.
really like spoke to me, because it was a program which was so beautiful and heartbreaking and had all those emotions, and it was something that my friends absolutely loved.
And it wasn't about the fact she was Indian. I think that is
100%.
what is so different about that.
Yes.
Because a lot of films, like it may like they have a South Asian character and it has to be that they are South Asian, and that's not wrong, but sometimes it's nice that like South Asians that have grown up in the UK, that it's not their whole personality.
No, it's not. Yeah, you're more. It's not just about being Indian. There's so much more to everybody.
just a human in the world,
You're just a human, and it's nice to like get along with people on that basis.
Yeah.
But I did like the subtle hints that she had when he said something about her putting on sun cream, and she goes, "I burn too." Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it was like that. Yeah, and because I didn't really, when we were growing up, we didn't know that we had to wear that because we were like, oh, maybe we don't. But and maybe it was like a subconscious, like, oh, don't look at me, like to my friends or something like that. But it's like, no, I wear it too. I want to be protected.
It is mad what you used to do to think.
Crazy.
I thought my skin just was impervious to anything. I'd be like, oh yeah, olive oil. Well, I'm already brown, so it's all right.
Yeah, I know.
And when I was at uni, I'd be like, yeah, I want a fake tan. I used to put like a salmon bits on before.
Did you?
No, I fully looked Oompa Loompa.
Did you?
Yeah, like terrible. It was not the right shade for me.
Funny.
But
I've always been the darkest in my family, and there's always that thing, isn't it, about Indians don't really want to be dark.
Especially in India, like every ad is about brightening, lightening,
like all those creams to lighten your skin, which is crazy. And I feel like it gave me such a complex because it was such a topic, especially because I'm darker than my siblings. And like we'd go out clubbing together, and the people would be like, we'd be like, oh yeah, we're sisters. There's 3 of us, and they'd be like, oh, not you. You're the Milkmans.
Oh.
And it used to be such a negative thing, like, oh yeah, but you've got dark skin. Oh no, but you dress nice. And I'd be like, oh. Whereas now I'm like, yeah, I've got lovely dark skin.
Yeah.
do you have beautiful?
I really like it. My daughter says it all the time. I feel like it's such an empowering thing now, and I feel like slowly beauty standards are changing.
Yeah, 100%. Well, actually, this transitions us really well to our next thing, which is our beauty ride or dies. I have been loving the Prada highlighter, and I can't remember the exact name, and I usually wouldn't go for like such like a luxe highlighter, but I was sent it and I'm obsessed with it. And I also don't really wear highlighter that much.
Right.
I've always found that it makes me look a bit ashy, but this is like
Agreed,
a really
like
I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a really nice glow on top
gorgeous.
of
Really pretty.
on top of blush and bronzer, and it's like a really finely milled one, so it doesn't look like glittery.
It's not like fishy, scaly.
Exactly.
Yeah. My husband will say, you look like a goldfish. And I'll be like, oh, God. Or my little girl will be like, Mum, too much makeup. I'll be like, oh,
God, don't let her look at the blusher blindness today.
No. But yeah, I'm loving that. And then also on the slightly more budget side, I'm loving still, I've loved this for like literally a year, is the L'Oréal Lumi Glotion. Have you guys tried it?
No.
Oh my God, you guys will love it. The shade number 4 particularly is really nice for our skin tone, but it's just like, it's like this bronzy highlightery product, but it's more of like a skincare thing. So it's got, I think it's hyaluronic in it. So it makes your skin feel amazing. I've actually not got it on today, funnily enough, but I wear it most days in the summer and then just have a bit of concealer on top, and it just makes your skin like look flawless and like glowy and lovely. But I wanted to talk about it because we have included this in our beauty icons under 25, which is a new thing we're doing this year. It's next Monday it comes out. So stay tuned, guys. It's basically all of our favourite high street and budget beauty buys.
Oh, good.
Under 25.
I love that, yeah.
Yeah. How about you guys? What are you loving?
I am loving Victoria Beckham's Baby Blade eyebrow product.
I used that today.
Have
Her
you?
stuff- I hope
very
you
good.
like it.
Yeah, very good.
All of her range is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
But I don't know about you. When I was growing up, like eyebrows was such a big part of like Indian heritage, wasn't it? Because like eyebrow threading, don't ever pluck them. Always get them threaded.
Yeah.
I love how creamy the formula is, because sometimes I feel like I'm like scratching my eyebrows with some of those pencils and stuff, but it blends so nicely, and it's a really warm brown, because I think sometimes if you get like a black one, it again looks a bit ashy.
Oh, it's too, yeah.
So
People have always said you
good.
should go like one shade darker, but I think you should go one shade lighter than your,
I agree.
than your brow
I
colour,
think
especially if you've
lighter.
got black or dark
warmer,
hair.
yeah.
I'm really particular about my SPF. I wear it every day because I feel like that's what's going to keep us young.
Yeah.
But everything when I was growing up, it always left like a white purpley mask.
Yeah.
And it would like, no makeup would cover that up. So there was no point wearing it. So now I have found 2, which I really love. Estee Lauder have an SPF 50 and it's a gel formula. And it's amazing. I've worn that for years. But my newest one is, I'm not going to say it right, Augustinus
Bader.
Yeah.
Yes, their new
Bader. I don't know. One of them.
Bader.
Bader.
AB,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they've got that new SPF 50. It's amazing. It's more like a moisturizer. I feel like I can put more of it on. So like I know that my face is completely covered. I'm not like scared about layering it up, and you can't see it. There's like no purple sheen or anything. It's amazing.
Absorbs.
Absorbs.
Okay, we are now going to go into some dilemmas, slightly quick fire. Let's see, we've talked about Indian weddings, but people want to know, what is the best nude lipstick for brown skin. What do you guys love? We just did our lip combos actually. So what was your?
Yes, I love, it's quite a pinky nude, but I love the Lisa Eldridge Kitten Mischief. And then for like a true brownie nude, which I think is they do really, really well, is actually the Summer Fridays lip oil.
Oh yes.
I can't remember the shade of it, but I think it's like a mauvey pink, but it's quite a warm one, and that's, I think, is a very good like nudie glossy lip.
Also, we talk about it so much, that YSL lip oil.
Oh my God, I love it.
I've forgotten the exact shade name, but we'll put it in the notes.
Nude Lavalier.
Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's slightly, there's one slightly brownier one, and that is my favourite.
Nude Lavalier is quite pink, but there is like a taupia browner one, yeah.
So nice.
I just can't do an oil because when my hair gets in there, I can't stand it. I don't like the feel of wearing anything.
Try this one because it doesn't feel like sticky.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice oil. But what do you use? Do you put anything on your lips?
For years, it has been Glossier Cake because it's got like an orange tint to it, and naturally my lips are really dark, especially in the corners, and I feel like the orange kind of like counteracts that and makes it a bit brighter. And also I feel like it's quite like nourishing, and it doesn't feel like there's too much on.
You make me want to wear orange lip.
Yeah, I know.
And orangey, rusty things.
Yeah. I really like those rusty colours. I feel like they're really like good on our skin tone.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like a yearly kind of tone.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to change it.
Yeah,
Basically, this is my face all year round.
But I love that.
Thank you.
Low maintenance. Best hair removal methods, which I actually think I could honestly talk about forever. What do you guys do? Do you wax? Threading? I veet quite a lot.
Do you?
On my face. I need to do it currently. I literally have such a stash. But on my face, I'll veet, and then everything else I shave. Estrid. Love Estrid. And Venus. Venus is very good as well.
Estrid.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
Yeah.
I laser my face. I actually use the at-home one, the Philips Lumia.
Oh, yes.
At home.
And you
It's
can
really
use
good.
it on our skin.
Yeah, you can use it on our skin. It's really, really good for our skin. But also, I have like raging PCOS, so it makes that even worse than it is. It's really good. But the rest of the time, like for eyebrows, upper lip threading, always.
Nice.
I've never plucked my eyebrows, not once.
No.
I don't touch my eyebrows now.
I think that's like the general blanket advice for all
Yeah.
Indians. Don't touch your
Yeah.
brows.
Just
Don't pluck
leave them. I trim them, you know, like when you brush them up
Yeah.
and trim them a little bit, but do not pluck them.
Yeah.
I shave everything because I cannot do pain. So
Same,
a
I'm the
wax
same,
will.
yeah.
I think I did it once, and then like 10 days later it started growing back.
Yes.
And I was like,
10 days, 10 hours. Yeah.
and all my other friends were like 4 to 6 weeks. Fantastic. I was like, girls, what? I was
No,
like,
I'm the
okay,
same. I'm like
Indian
the
hair is
shave,
different.
shave every
God.
few days kind
Yeah,
of vibe.
just
Yeah.
easy.
But it gives me such rage when I'm sat with my girlfriends on holiday and they've just got like hot dog legs with like blonde hair. And I'm like, you do not know how lucky you are.
Yeah, because you can see the follicles in your
Yeah.
skin, can't you? Like
Yeah.
always. And then on my face, what's it called? Is it Dermalux? Like the
dermaplaning.
yes,
that it? Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You know when like it's like buzzers and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Because I feel like it gets rid of the dead skin as well as like the
Hair.
the peach fuzz. And I'll do that maybe once a week, and I just feel like my makeup goes on nicer.
Really?
Everything, and then like last night I did that, and then I did a what's it called when you put it on? I've got baby brain.
LED mask? Face
Yes,
mask?
afterwards, but I did something else to put on to get
Sheet
rid
mask? Oh, exfoliator?
of. Yes, an exfoliator and something else. I've got baby brain. But anyway, it just really sets the base when you do the derma thing first.
Best products. This is the shiniest, softest hair. Brackets. You all have amazing hair, by the way. Okay, number one product for both of you. What is it for your hair? What do you use?
I think Colour Wow is very good for that. The money mask
Yeah.
is really good for shiny hair. And if you have curly hair, the Living Proof Curl Elongator Curl Cream is... It's not so much for shininess, but it is really good. I've got it in... I just did a wash and go this morning, but it does like hold the curlies.
Really nice. Your
Yeah.
yeah. are really popping at the moment.
I have just got into Aveda, have a mint shampoo and conditioner. Basically, postpartum, I've figured out that my hair feels greasy a lot quicker because of all the hormones that I've got. So I did loads of research. I found that they've got like a mint shampoo and conditioner, and it just feels so clean. I feel like it's all about like the scalp being clean, and then the hair can be healthy. So that's my latest obsession.
Mine's an oil. I love the Larry King rosemary oil. I use that literally on wet hair after I come out the shower, but I also use it like I only wash my hair once, maybe sometimes twice a week. So just before I'm gonna wash it, I then put it in, massage it in, only keep it in for like 5-10 minutes, then wash it out. And then out of the shower, I'll put a little bit in, and then when I'm gonna put any heat on, I'll put a bit in. But it smells amazing, and it just makes my hair feel like
On the
so good.
ends
So,
or
yeah.
like...
yeah, mainly on the
Wax,
ends, but
okay.
sometimes I will put a little bit here hair as well, but it's quite greasy today, so I probably put a bit too much.
So when it's wet, do you just let it air dry? You don't put heat on it?
Yeah, I sometimes will then put heat on it, but I usually let it air dry and then I'll style it after that if I need to. Final question. Someone has said, I'm the ultimate Monikh fan. Would love to know the formula for effortless, lazy luxury.
I think never overthink it.
Yeah.
It's all about being simple. I feel like basics are like your best friend. If you have a wardrobe of basics, you've got your black trousers, your white t-shirt, and then you've got like a few trend things. Like at the moment, a red t-shirt is really in, but I'm wearing them with my same like 3-year-old trousers. I think don't be afraid to look simple.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And it's basically all about confidence.
Oh, I love that. Guys, thank you so much. I literally could chat to you guys all day.
I know.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, don't forget to subscribe. We also film all of our episodes over on YouTube, so make sure you check us out there. We'll see you very soon. Bye.